the leaks, the commentary, the demonizing. This did not surprise us that we reached this day.
New York Mayor Eric Adams facing serious charges in an unsealed indictment. Adams is accused of conspiracy to commit wire fraud, taking bribes, as well as taking in campaign contributions from foreign groups. Adams says he is not resigning and is vowing to fight this in court. And joining me now to talk about it is Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes. And Khalif, Adams, he's accused of a long-running conspiracy here of this federal investigation. Many charges that I just mentioned, but what did you find in this here in the charges today?
Long-running, key word, 2016. He just became mayor and did the second run to become mayor, but they're looking way further back when he was on the council in the Bronx area. So what I can tell you is they have him dead to rights in a number of these cases, charges specifically with the transactions. These transactions was something called a straw man. He'd have, do favors for foreign powers, and people that could give money individually on the local level may have maxed out what they can give. So they would give another person the money so that person can give. The foreign power or foreign business that couldn't give would give that an individual money so they can give.
Foreign power, one of those being Turkey, yeah.
One of those being Turkey. And they're talking about flights, lavish trips to hotels. Some of these flights were $10,000. And let's look at the individual that is prosecuting him. This is the same person that's prosecuting Diddy. And so he's having a week, or if not the last couple weeks, where he's going after high-profile folks. And he's saying the exact same thing, that no one is above the law, that this isn't about an individual. This is making sure that we recognize that the facts led us. We didn't go out and look for him, that these facts led us to him, and the information, once we gathered all the things, led us to believe that he's done a number of things that were against the law by far and going against his oath of office, which is serve the people.
One of the things you talk about facts in this case is that they were talking about some of the deleted messages off of his, and also that Mayor forgot his password as sometimes when he was trying to get back in or something.
Deleted messages. So he said it is a way to make sure that I would not delete the evidence, because remember, he's a former law enforcement officer. So he was saying, I wanted to make sure I had never deleted these messages, so I changed the password. But you know what? I can't remember. They also took issue with his cover-up, or his shaky cover-up. He made sure that he sent messages after these trips to his staff to say, hey, I put money in the desk. Make sure you pay for those flights that I took to Turkey. Well, you didn't put enough cash in the desk to cover those flights. And so they were saying, even at best, the paper trail that he attempted to leave to cover up the tracks were not good at all. But this is going to have rippling effects, not just to the Democratic Party, but to our democracy as a whole. The whole world's watching. We got an election right around the corner, and we keep having elected officials that are running into these type of situations.
It's interesting too. You always tell me that sometimes it's the crime, but it's the cover-up that makes it that much worse. And in this case, that could be a possibility. But he's vowing not to resign here. Where do you think this goes from here?
Well, it's all the power's in the hands of the governor right now. And so he's been asked by a number of folks. AOC, lots of other folks within the Democratic Party are saying, hey, step down. It's for the best interest of the party. You don't need to be in this position. And he's vowed to not. So you're now in a situation where I think the governor, by the end of the week, will have to make a determination. Is this bringing down the whole party? And because he can't solely make the decision on his own, Adams, to stay or not to stay, and she has the power huckle to say, you know what, you can get out of here. I'm thinking if she talks to enough folks and they decide to push him out, I think that would be in the best interest. And I have to say this as a criminal defense attorney, these are all allegations. These are all charges. But we are in an extreme cancel culture. So even the allegations, something like this is enough to be out of office right now.
Yeah, they did present a lot of that allegations and evidence up front today. Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes, thank you.